Matt lasted 21 days in camp. In that time, he paid a gruesome visit to the House of Horrors. He dined on a cow's anus in La Cucaracha Cafe, took the full weight of Mike Tindall and Celebrity Cyclone. But the bronze bongo is out. He's in third place. Hey. Matt Hancock.
Well done, Matt. How are you?
I'm good. Come on. How are you doing?
Have a seat. Have a seat. How are you feeling?
Yeah. Well, that was something, wasn't it?
That's one way of summing it up. Listen, we're going to chat loads. We've got you a little drink. Before we do, let's have a look at your jungle highlights.
Oh,
Here
my
they
goodness. Here we go. Well, hello.
I don't know what to say.
Why are you here?
Sometimes you've got to do things differently.
You're really going to get it.
You were grabbing booty, bro.
Oh, give over. We all make mistakes. Room for improvement. What I'm really looking for is a bit of forgiveness. Time to face the fears.
Cow's anus.
Oh, I'm feeling slightly dizzy.
The scorpions cannot take down the Hancock.
My time in the jungle's been pretty intense. Something's going up my leg.
I'm trying to separate you as a human being and you as a politician.
11 stars.
Go big or go. You're the king right now, bro.
Overall, my jungle experience has been bonkers.
He wants to get stuck in, he wants to help, he wants to learn, he wants to become a better person.
I wasn't really expecting it, but it did get very emotional. I feel like I've been able to be myself with you. It's been extraordinary.
Oh, I'm back!
Brilliant.
There you go. How was it watching that?
Yeah, well, I remember all those things. I mean, I kind of, you forget these things. And I was like, oh, God, did I really say that?
You packed a lot in. It's fair to say there has been a huge reaction to you going into the jungle, both from the general public at home and from the campmates when you went in. What made you want to go in and do the show in the first place?
Well, I just wanted... I mean, I've said this in there, but I just wanted to show what I'm just like as a person. People have... You know, lots of people come to me with preconceived ideas for obvious reasons, and I just wanted to be myself. But I also actually strongly believe that for politicians as a whole. You know, we don't come across as human enough, and this is probably the most sort of extreme way of just showing who you are.
Showing
and
yourself.
I'm a guy who throws myself into things. And we managed to talk about some important things. You know, we talked in there all sorts of conversations, not just about politics narrowly, but like dyslexia, especially with Jill and George about what it's like growing up gay. All sorts of really interesting and important conversations.
Yeah, there were a lot of really interesting chats down there.
What did it feel like when you first walked into camp and you saw the other campmates?
Well,
were you nervous?
Oh yeah. And when I first walked in, there was just Sean. And he was wonderful. And we got slightly giddy and we laughed. I mean, he makes people look good because he laughs at everybody's jokes, including all of mine.
Yeah.
Well, that's brilliant. and then when we walked into main camp, you know, an established group already had their own dynamics. Yeah. You know, that was quite tough. And as I say, I carry with me expectations. You know, people think they know me, and actually they don't. They know, you know, Matt Hancock from the TV and the media.
And it was a big shock for them when you first went in, and it didn't take long for them to start asking you questions.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Well, hello.
Oh, hello.
You got any strong views on the go there? I mean, I don't think we can't have strong views.
Why did you decide to come in?
Why?
Yeah.
Do you have regret regarding the way you dealt with the pandemic as a whole?
Why he came in and what he's doing here, it's not our responsibility.
What I'm really looking for is a bit of forgiveness.
So you got grilled a lot by your fellow campmates. You must have been expecting that, were you?
Of course. I was expecting that. And, you know, some of those grillings are... some were really enjoyable in a release because I could just say exactly what I thought. And some of them were really, well, you saw, were very emotional about, you know, some of the parts of my past that everybody knows about.
And do you understand those reactions from the campmates?
Of course. And I live with them. And I feel it. And I feel it. But what I was able to do was, actually, one of the things I'm really grateful for the way camp worked this year was that we had really grown-up conversations about it. You know, there wasn't there were strong feelings, but there wasn't any aggro. There were discussions.
Yeah.
And that's a really grown-up way of dealing with it.
And after a while, they drew a line. Like, every one of them said, we drew a line between Matt the politician and Matt the campmate.
And it wasn't all questions down there. You were able to relax at times and show a different side to Matt as well. Have a look. Have a look.
I want to break free.
Willy Bones, everybody, if I do the Willy Bones.
Yeah.
What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Forward and back, leg up. Yes, Matt.
I'm the bronze Bronco. Oh, wow.
So you said you wanted it.
We are normal people, right? We are normal people. We do things normal people do.
Is that normal?
Yeah, normal.
It's normally.
Normal-ish for someone in the jungle.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
You were watching that through your fingers, though, weren't you?
I was. I mean, but this is the. It's. You know, I know that it was controversial me coming here. I know some people said, no, but people in your position shouldn't put themselves in embarrassing situations. But we're all human and we all put ourselves in it. You know, we've all got lots of sides to our personalities.
Yes.
You've got the serious side, and I can be as serious as the next person. But there's also a lighter side to everybody's personality. And anyway, and so I just went in absolutely clear that I was just going to be totally myself, as if the cameras weren't on, and that's what I did. And that is what I'm like in private. I'm sorry. I wish.
Well, listen, Matt, thank you very much.
Take it or leave it, you know.
Thank you very much for doing the show. At third place, you must be pleased with that.
Yeah.
But we've got to ask you, before we say goodbye to you.
Very quickly,
There's two people in there.
Oh, yeah.
Jill or Owen, who would you like to win?
Oh, that's an impossible question. I mean, they're so...
In a word, I know I'm asking a politician. In a word,
yeah, I'm going to give you a straight answer. I'm going to give you a straight answer, but I just had to think. Definitely Jill.
OK.
There we go.
Thanks, Matt.